If you are into smart appliances, then you would have noticed that Xiaomi has a huge range of smart appliances. For example, the Smart Pet Food Feeder, the Smart Pets Water Fountain, and the Smart Fan, which I have reviewed. Xiaomi have a range of smart vacuum robot cleaners to keep your home or office clean. I have been sent the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus by Xiaomi South Africa to see what the fuss is all about. The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus is a smart robot vacuum cleaner that uses laser navigation to navigate your home or office while using dual mop pads to clean and the suction fan blower to pick up dirt in its path. Let's take a closer look at the Vacuum S10 Plus. The Vacuum S10 Plus comes in a cardboard box with loads of useful specs and information. Unboxing the S10 Plus, you will find the Quick Start Guide, warranty info, user manual, charging station and power cable, the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus, the side brush, and 2 mop pads. To get the vacuum set up, we need to remove the protective wrapping and elements and then install the side brush. The Robot Vacuum S10 Plus has a white round plastic body with 3 wheels underneath to allow it to move. There are 2 mop pads, a vacuum brush and a side brush, all removable. On the front of the vacuum is a collision guard which absorbs vibrations should it gently touch or knock into something, as well as the laser navigation system. On the top of the vacuum is the 360-degree LiDAR system and 2 buttons, one to start cleaning and one to tell the vacuum to navigate back to its charging dock. These buttons can be locked by turning on child lock in the app should the little one start playing around. The vacuum charges via a charging dock, so we need to get this set up next. The vacuum has 3D obstacle avoidance to ensure that it does not collide with objects in your home. The vacuum is controlled mostly via the Xiaomi or Mi Home app and has loads of useful smart features which we'll look at a bit later. Now that we have unboxed the vacuum and all the accessories, we can use the quick start guide to get the vacuum ready for use. To download and install the app, whether it's the Xiaomi app or the Mi Home app, scan the QR code found on the quick start guide or under the vacuum. Complete the setup process and do an update of the firmware if needed. Once the vacuum is connected in the app, the first thing to do is map your home or office out. The vacuum will use its navigational and obstacle avoidance system to map out your home and identify obstacles such as furniture and walls to avoid. This map is then used when your home is being cleaned. The map can easily be seen afterwards in the app. You can delete the map and create a new one or have multiple apps, meaning you can use the vacuum in more than one location. When the vacuum started doing the mapping, it really freaked my dog out, but hopefully she gets used to the robot moving around. Before we do the first clean, we will take a look at the features in the app and the settings. Controlled by the Xiaomi or Mi Home app, you can clean your home remotely wherever you are, as well as configure the vacuum to clean your home as you wish. The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus features a range of smart cleaning options, putting you in control when it comes to cleaning your home. Starting in the app, you can see an overview of the vacuum's operations with the map below it. On the map, you can either draw over areas to clean, or select rooms to be cleaned, or just clean the whole map. Below the map are buttons to start cleaning and choose the cleaning modes. You can choose between standard and custom cleaning modes. In standard mode, all the rooms will be cleaned in the same manner. In the custom mode, this is where you can see to the needs of each room, such as the frequency of cleaning, suction level, and mopping requirements. You can choose the number of times a room is cleaned, what level of suction it needs from 4 levels, how much water to use from 3 levels. Once the vacuum has mapped out your home, you can rename the rooms on the map and customize the type of cleaning that each room gets and which rooms are cleaned. You can choose which area of the room must be cleaned, what rooms must not be cleaned using a no-go zone and virtual wall, as well as the order in which rooms are cleaned. You can also split an area or room into 2 areas. If a room has carpets, you can let the map know as well. You can also specify which rooms to clean at certain times of day and which to avoid, meaning you can set the vacuum to clean on a schedule but only clean certain rooms at certain times of the day. In the app, you can also use the virtual arrow keys to manually control the vacuum should you need to clean an area that is not mapped out. We are now ready to clean. Firstly, we need to install the mop pads under the vacuum, which is very easy to do. The fabric pads stick to the plastic mop pad bases using Velcro, so you can easily pull off the pad without removing the base. Since the vacuum has been on charge, we can see in the app that it is fully charged. The light on top of the vacuum has also stopped flashing to let us know that charging is complete. Lifting up the lid on top of the vacuum, you will find two plastic compartments, both removable. The first is the water compartment, and the second is the dust compartment with a filter. Then you find a Wi-Fi indicator light and a reset button. Yes, we also see the face. The water tank needs to be removed and filled up, and then the mop pads need to be wet before starting a cleaning schedule. You can start a cleaning cycle by pressing the clean button in the app or the physical start button on top of the unit. But we are going to be starting the clean from the app, so let's go for it. While the vacuum is doing some cleaning, let's talk about cleaning and navigation. The vacuuming system is made up of a 4000 PA powerful suction fan blower to ensure that crumbs, dirt and other tiny objects are picked up and sucked into the 450ml dustbin compartment. The suction mode can be adjusted to 4 speeds depending on the mess that needs to be cleaned. The dual mop pads located on the front of the unit provide pressure mopping with constant moisture, which is sourced from the water tank. There are 3 levels of mopping so that you don't overwet your floor. When it comes to mopping, the dual mop pads rotate at high speeds, offering pressure mopping that simulates the effect of manual mopping. These mop pads are able to remove wet, dry and other stains thanks to their high-speed cleaning capabilities. The double layer mop pads are made of a woven fabric to retain moisture evenly. The mop pads are first wet under the tap before cleaning starts, and when more water is needed, the water tank will keep the pads moist. Normal mops on a stick often have plastic or wood pieces holding the mop together, which can scratch your floors. With the mop pads, there is no plastic that can get in the way of the mopping, ensuring that your floors don't get damaged. The water tank has a 200ml capacity and uses a smart electronic control to release water evenly so as not to create puddles of water. The water tank can provide constant moisture mopping for up to 80 minutes, which is sufficient to mop a 150 meter squared home before needing a top-up. To ensure that you don't knock into obstacles such as furniture, ornaments and other objects around the home, the vacuum features an ultra-sensitive position identification system with 3D obstacle avoidance and laser navigation. This system allows the vacuum to navigate your home, avoiding obstacles and preventing the vacuum from damaging the edges of furniture and getting stuck. Even in dimly lit areas, the avoidance system is able to minimize collisions. the vacuum recognizes obstacles early on to avoid hitting them. The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus can also be taught the difference between carpets and floors, so that when in mopping mode, the vacuum robot will not climb onto a carpet on the floor to avoid soaking your carpets. The mop pads will also not soak your carpets should you be vacuuming your carpets. The vacuum is very good at climbing onto carpets and also climbing over carpet edges. The Vacuum S10 Plus uses its laser navigation system to scan your home to create a map of where to clean. This system uses dual line lasers and a LDS LiDAR system to create a 360-degree scan of each room to build a map. This map is then used when the vacuum navigates your home to clean. To ensure your safety, the map data is encrypted so only you can see this data. The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus performed really well when it came to testing out its navigational capabilities. It was able to move around my home and fit into tight spaces to clean. It was then able to work out how to get out of these tight spaces to then clean the rest of the home. Upon leaving my carpeted room, it was able to climb over the carpet and towel divider with ease. How is the cleaning though? The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus does a great job of cleaning your home. Thanks to its powerful suction motors and its mopping capabilities, it is able to remove stains from floors, pick up dust and other bits around the home. Depending on the level of dirt in a room, such as the kitchen which often has more mess on the floor, you may want to get the vacuum to clean a particular area twice. I did notice that when the vacuum passes over some mess, a little bit of it may be pushed to the side, but don't worry, when the vacuum makes its second pass, it will pick that mess up. My towels around the home were also left spotless and shiny. Overall, the fact that you can have a clean home without having to do the cleaning yourself is a game changer when it comes to keeping your home or office clean. In the app, you can also see the lifespan of the components so that you can replace the brush, filters and mop pads when needed. On the map, you can also see the exact movements of the vacuum as well as the area cleaned and the cleaning time. What about the battery life and charging? Thanks to the 5200 mAh battery, the Robot Vacuum S10 Plus offers up to 2 hours of cleaning when cleaning in standard mode. This means that you should be able to clean roughly 200 square meters before you need to charge again. You can monitor the battery life via the Xiaomi app. When it comes to recharging, it should take you around 3.5 hours to fully charge the battery. The Robot Vacuum S10 Plus charges at the docking station as soon as the vacuum docks, and the speaker will alert you to the fact that the battery is charging. When the vacuum is out and about cleaning your home, it will pause the cleaning and return to the dock should it need to be charged, to ensure that it does not get lost somewhere in your home where you can't find it. When the battery is charging, the two buttons on top of the unit will flash. When the battery is fully charged, these lights will turn off. So, what's the damage? How much will the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum Cleaner S10 Plus cost you? It is currently for sale for $9,999 on Takealot, Hi-Fi Corporation, Incredible Connection, and more. You may even find it on special on Takealot at times. So what's the verdict? The Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus is the perfect robot vacuum assistant to keep your home or office clean. It has strong suction and mopping power to keep your floors spotless and clean. It also has a really well-designed navigational system so it can easily navigate your home. It has loads of smart features to put you in control without the need to do too much work at all, besides for emptying the dust compartment, topping up the water and cleaning the mop pads. But that doesn't sound like a lot of work at all. The Xiaomi or Mi Home app also offers loads of useful modes and features to really put you in control of how the robot vacuum cleans. And I love the fact that you can start a cleaning cycle whether you are lying in bed, sitting on the couch, or out and about. The app also gives you some useful information about the cleaning of your home or office. You can see how many minutes you have cleaned for, the total area space that you have cleaned, as well as after a clean, you can see exactly where the vacuum has cleaned. Once the Robot Vacuum S10 Plus has cleaned your home and returned to the charging dock, you can simply empty the dust compartment, top up the water, and remove the mop pads to wash before your next clean. That is pretty easy. Overall, the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum S10 Plus is a great robot vacuum from Xiaomi. Please note that the products featured in this review were provided on a trade exchange basis.